Alright, good morning everyone. How's it going? We are set up, ready to go. Show you where we're at. Last time we did single player. We stopped at a truck stop in Las Vegas after doing some Intermodal Division loads. And here soon we're gonna pick a job leaving Las Vegas and head off somewhere else. Probably out into oh, it's the one rainy day of the year where it's wet in Las Vegas. Anyway, we're at the right straightforward would be where the garage is. We're at the truck stop right here, downtown west of the casinos and everything. So, we're probably gonna go east and swing into Arizona and New Mexico. It's been a while. It's been a very long while. So first off, we have jobs going to Santa Fe. Actually, I haven't been to Santa Fe yet, so that's already catching my eye as a tempting job to do. Phoenix, we've been to Phoenix. Those ones are local. We're probably gonna take this job going into Santa Fe because we haven't been to Santa Fe yet on this save. Fire the engine up. Everything's all nice and warm, ready to go. Got lights on just so we're seeing while it's storming. Spin the camera, pretend we're walking around kicking the tires to make sure they have air in, and the very important rivet up here near the wheel well is not going to make our whole hood fall off and we lose the whole vehicle, which probably won't happen, but we'll just pretend we're being thorough. So, actually looking at the GPS, it looks like we're going to the Voltison right here on the other side of the garage in town, so
go straight on.
We should just have to take a left turn right here. Put our wipers on so we can see. That's probably a good idea. Now we're driving a Damon. And we'll come out this way. Pull the sleeves back some on my hoodie. And yeah, it's looking like this is our Voltison right here that we're going to.
Get ready to turn left.
Next to the dealership in town.
Turn left, and then turn left.
Alright, we only gotta worry about the left turn, the side's gated.
Turn left.
Clear to turn.
You have arrived at your destination. Your
A
route
little wider,
guidance
just
is
in
now
case
clear.
the trailer decides to hit the grass when we commit to our load here. That's what we want. Car parts into Santa Fe. See where they want us to park it. Right here next to this trailer. And a dock that I really hate parking in because there's not really a whole lot of forward room. Oh, actually, this particular lot has this back area we can go into, so we have the room to go straight out and line ourselves up with that gap. Trailer is more or less straight at this point. As much as I'd like to roll the window down, don't want to get my nice interior all wet and gross. Oh, we're horribly off. Only I can screw up backing straight into a spot like this. can screw up backing in straight. Let's swing our trailer a little this way. I'm kind of favoring this mirror just because I'm concerned about the trailer right here. Oh. I think we caught on something I can't see. What's over there? Oh, we probably hit that rail there by the looks of it. No, we bumped the wall. We're just a little off center here. Let's creep it forward. Now the rain is stopping for us. That's a wonderful little present. There we go. We'll have to bring it a little more like this. Tap dock, make sure we're able to be loaded up. Oh, we're not even in front of a dock, we're in front of a bunch of pallets. Oh, whatever. I don't think it really matters if the car is a little crooked. We don't have anyone pulling up and parking right here while we load up, so let's just get our shit loaded up. Don't need those lights on here now that it's daytime and the sun's out. Oh. Second click to turn on the electric, or turn on the engine after the electric. I keep forgetting that. Actually, hang on, this mic is not in an ideal spot. Oh. I caught up on stuff because I'm too busy not looking at where I'm going, because my environment around me is being a distraction. What am I caught on? I cannot believe I fucked this up and we just started. How's our shit doing? That's the damage from that wasn't too bad.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
The other 6%, I've done a lot of driving since I last serviced the truck, so I'm aware that I had like 5 or 6% damage on different things anyway, probably mostly wheel wear and whatnot, so we shouldn't actually be too damaged since we just grazed that wall more or less. I will swing into Volvo here across the road and have them look at our truck for just a moment because we're right here in front of it. To kind of
turn left,
take it on faith and look at the
get ready to
hood
turn
mirror
right.
and hope nobody's there because that was a blind turn.
Turn right.
Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend so far. I was up quite late playing this game last night. I was driving on the new convoy mode with a couple of streamers I really like to watch who were all playing it together, and they let me in on the action too, so yeah, things were barely nicked up. Most of this damage is just wheel repair. So we actually, probably more than likely, we did like a fractional amount of damage, and it just rounded us up to a 7 at that point. But I knew we didn't hit that as hard as it appeared like we did when we got 7% damage here. Alright, let's swing around, do it slowly, watch out for this guy right here. And we're gonna exit out the left side just to give us the most room we can have to turn this corner with our trailer, because it's gonna be blind around that fence and I want a good angle. Right. Currently nobody coming from that side, so we should be fine to commit, and we have all this extra room and our trailer gets through with just a couple feet to spare. Right turn on red, and we're just headed off down the road to hook up with the freeway and get out of Las Vegas.
Keep right, and then turn.
I'm a little bummed we are slightly too far from the casinos to make walking over for a little bit of time viable. Probably would have been fun to throw some bones at the casino and be around all the locals and other tourists who just like to gamble away all their fucking money. Of course, I would lose all my money. I would put everything I have on 00 just to do it. So $534,026 right there in the right side. That's a lot of money going into 00 and not winning it.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alrighty. GPS wants us to go left. It looks like the that is in fact where the freeway is. We're not being led astray for a change. Truck's in good working order. We have a full to the top tank of gas from the truck stop we stopped in. And the clock right there says it's only 9 o'clock, so got plenty of daylight ahead of us to start driving east. As soon as this light turns over and we can get on the interstate. Straightened up, we have the lane, we're gonna merge over.
Keep right, and then turn right.
You got it. Turn right.
Turn right, finding a new route.
Oh shit, that was the wrong right. Okay, where are we gonna turn around at?
And then exit right.
Let's take a peek and see what it's making us do. It's gonna make us exit. We're not too bad. We just have to loop back into Las Vegas and make our turn again.
Exit right.
This time going the correct way, so that we actually get on the freeway we're supposed to be on. Go, we're clear.
Keep left.
That guy slammed the fucking brakes like a motherfucker. Why is this intersection controlled anyway? We should be able to just drive, put it in drive. That'd be helpful. I mean, you should be able to just
turn left.
Oh, because it's a dumbass crisscrossy one. I really hate intersections like
find a new
this.
route. Turn left.
I think Salt Lake City is one of the places that's really bad about this. Like, I hate those windy little crisscross the opposite lane intersections. Those are hard to follow for me.
Keep left.
Yeah, but we're on course again. We're fine. Just the troubles that come with navigating a town you're not too familiar with, getting lost like that once in a while. Just be able to zip down the 515 and we'll get ourselves back on course anytime now. If we aren't already on course. No, I think they were going to make us take the 15. Now we gotta go south and take the 11, so... little bit of a deviation, but that just means we get to spend a little more time in the truck, right? It's Sunday early afternoon. I've got nothing going on today, or tomorrow, or the next day, so we got time to sit and drive for as long as we feel like today. Oh, I go to raise the speed up to 65 and we're in 55 now, just my luck. Worst case scenario, there are plenty of interchanges in Phoenix to reroute ourselves, so let's continue on course as we are. GPS will get us to Santa Fe anyway. But then we get to see me take the wrong turn and get lost in Santa Fe. It's been a very, very long time since I've driven into Arizona and New Mexico. You guys know from watching me, most of my driving is up in like Washington, Oregon, Idaho. Sometimes I'll skip into Colorado. I like being up north. It's been a very long time since I've taken a load this way. Oh, that's a Hoover Dam. Lake Mead, just to our left. Actually, we're at 65 now. We can pick up speed once again. Had a pretty good night last night. I got to get off work early, and usually since I'm one of the really, really good workers in the kitchen, I'm the one who gets screwed and gets called in early or kept in late. And I'm the guy that'll get stuff done, so it was my turn to skip out early, so I took that opportunity and ran with it. So got to get off early, did some of the new convoying mode with DB Gaming and Mozvaz, and they went for several hours longer than me. I was only with them for like 3 hours and a bit, but it was a really good time driving and chit-chatting with a bunch of other guys I like to watch and hang out with. So I was in bed quite late. And then I was awake quite early, as per the usual. Not by choice. I mean, if I could sleep for 8-9 hours like I used to, I'd fucking do it, but... Anyway, we're awake. Got a beverage here. So we'll just use some of this awake time. Get some driving under our belt. Forgot how much I love this game. I realize I've been playing it quite a lot lately, both on stream and not streaming. Since it's just a driving game, my interest in it kind of ebbs and flows. Like, I'll go for like an almost addictive level of like play it way too much. Then I'll take a break for a couple of months. Then I just get that itch to get to driving again, and we do it. So right now we are in the let's play it addictively phase for 4 or 5 months, and then take a 4 or 5 month break. Our route's not that far off GPS. We're just stopping in to scale our load, and then we'll be out on the same route we're taking. You don't need to get too much into a twist over us taking an exit. Right. Maybe you should. I did just take a wrong exit and have to double back through Vegas and take a totally different highway than you initially planned, so... I guess maybe the GPS can be just a little bit whiny if it wants. There we go, 43, 541 pounds. One heavy. Alright, well, I was gonna say we're a heavy load. I mean, relatively speaking, compared to like a regular car, this is heavy, but as far as commercial trucking goes, these shipping containers usually run pretty lightweight, all things considered, so I guess we're not too heavy of a load. This guy's not getting out here anytime. He's not getting out anytime soon. Yeah, Peterbilt 389 kicking around behind us. You tell it's only the Peterbilts with the floating headlights that are mounted like that, but like they have the one connection point to the body and they kind of just hang there. It's really only those old Peterbilts with that, so. There's your useless information for the day. Look at the headlights and you'll know an old Peterbilt when you see one, if that's all you can see. We want to be in the left lane. We are going to be taking a left turn once we get to this
Keep
interchange.
Left, and then continue straight on.
Interstate 40 east of Flagstaff.
Go straight on.
Get on the brake a bit. We don't want to rear end this guy. Arizona Department of Public Safety over here. This guy's probably just cruising around munching on some donuts for lunch. Yep, there's our yellow Peterbilt. All the way out of right? If anyone... No, we're just holding up traffic, but that's the best we can do. So, somebody's got to be blocked in. Oh. Got the red, I've got the yellow. I know you can write on red if you wanted, but I've got the right of way here, buddy. No trying to creep forward and cut me off. At that point, we were too far into that lane to commit to staying where we were. Now we got our cruise control set. We're climbing up to highway speed, not far off from it. And that's an exit only lane, so we're just gonna hold what we got and stay in the center
Go straight
here.
on.
He's just waiting to merge in. That was a nice good stretch of highway and through a good chunk of the route, so not much to do here but keep that cruise control engaged and just enjoy the drive through the deserts. A bit of a climb here, slowing us down a bit. Well, we've got a more than adequate truck for the jobs I like to haul, so it's not going to be a problem to keep up with the flow of traffic despite these. I just worry that these cars are mindful that as a truck I can't hill climb as fast as they can, so as long as everyone holds their lane, nobody cuts me off abruptly. Things should be pretty okay for us.
Go straight on.
Somebody's bus is broken down over here. Hopefully the air conditioning works at least. It's quite hot out today. The onboard little temperature gauge next to our odometer and our speed limit on the display says it's 97 outside, so we have a toasty summer day out in the desert, so they don't have AC or decent water, it's going to be pretty miserable for them. Oh, who am I kidding? It probably is miserable for him. That looked like a rip-off of a Greyhound bus, and Greyhound is a pretty miserable service. Like, I've ridden Greyhound a couple of times. I never had a good trip in a Greyhound
Go straight
bus.
on.
My fault for choosing the cheap route, I guess, but that was horrible. Since I don't have a driver's license, when I moved from Michigan to Texas, when I moved to Michigan from Texas, sorry, I took a Greyhound, and things started out okay, I guess. We departed from Dallas, and then just every step of the way, there was some kind of a problem. Like, we got to some little truck stop in middle of nowhere, Effingham, Illinois, and we were laid over at this truck stop for like 7-8 hours because the driver ran out of hours and couldn't finish his route. So everyone was all grumpy, tired, sore from sitting on a bus, and we had to nap either on the bus or in the truck stop McDonald's that didn't even have the syrup that I like for the hazelnut for the iced coffee at the McDonald's. Like, they just don't offer that anymore. Like, even the local McDonald's here, I haven't been able to get hazelnut for a long time, but at the time hazelnut was still a thing, but they didn't even have hazelnut iced coffee. So I was in a grouchy mood. The bus was late. We were there like all fucking night till early morning at this truck stop in Effingham. And then we get our new bus and we get to Chicago, but because I'm like 12, 13, 14, I don't even fucking know how many hours late I was. Roll into there in the afternoon, and I have to sleep in the fucking Greyhound depot on the floor until afternoon the next day because I had to wait for a new bus to take me to Flint in Michigan. And it's like, you couldn't even go outside to smoke a cigarette because like everybody there was trying to sell you pot or like bum a smoke or whatever, or just like otherwise be a pest. And it's like, motherfucker, I'm having a horrible day. I have a horrible migraine after traveling so much. I just want to smoke a fucking cigarette and lay down and be miserable because I don't have anything to take for my headache. So like, I didn't even really sleep that night because it was such a hard ass fucking floor. I just hung out on, I just used my luggage as like a fucking chair, and I just sat on my shit and played Pokemon on my Nintendo for a while. And then that bus got us to Flint on schedule. That bus got us into Saginaw for my drop off on schedule, but at that point I was supposed to be there the night before, so my sister that was gonna pick me up and take me to her place, like, she was at work, so I said, well, I'm sorry you have to get a hotel, I'm at work, but I'll get you first thing in the morning, because she worked nights at the time. No, her boyfriend worked nights, and it was his vehicle. So I was like, yeah, I have to get you in the morning, because I'm at work and he's going to be at work soon, so I had to Uber to a hotel with the worst fucking migraine ever, and I threw up like a motherfucker as soon as I shut the door and was in the bed. Like Tittabawassee Road in downtown Saginaw, where the shopping centers are, that was like a quarter mile away. I could have gotten something for my headache then, but I was just so miserable I couldn't even move, so I had to lay there all night. I had a comfy bed, but I still couldn't sleep because I was so fucking horrible. Like, the headache started to go away in the morning, but by the time I got in the car, of course, you know, we're in the big old not so special town of Saginaw, so I was like, might as well go to the mall and get some takeout and spend time in the city with my sister before we go back to our rural little place that I live in now, so that was like several days of no sleep and migraines and stress from the road and stuff. And anyway, that's a really long fucking rant for seeing a broken down Greyhound bus on the side of the road. The point is, it's hotter than hell out right now in the game, so I imagine they're not having a good time, because that's just a horrible fucking bus service that they chose to take. Holbrook coming up, okay. Next time I go traveling, I'm gonna try taking a train somewhere. Cause I've taken airplanes before. Airplanes are really fast, but I'm so scared of heights that the thought of spending so long in a little metal tube 30 some odd thousand feet up in the air just gives me horrible anxiety, and I can't do it anymore. And obviously, as we established moments ago, I'm not gonna take a bus again, because the bus was fucking miserable. And I've never taken a train somewhere. I kind of want to try taking a train somewhere someday, just to have the experience of taking a train across the country. So there's Holbrook. What we got on our route? About 5 hours, so it's easily a day trip. It's gonna be just getting dark when we get there, but we should be in Santa Fe no problem if we hold up this speed on the interstate.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
The sign's pointing us towards Albuquerque and Gallup, so once we hit Gallup, that means we just crossed over the border to New Mexico. So we have a tourist info sign right there, so any minute now we're gonna cross the state line and be in New Mexico. Then we just have to make our way to where we have to be. And tourist center. Actually, we probably are in New Mexico by the look of it. Yeah, because we are not 300 miles from the The state line and the exit signs are saying that these are 300, so... Oh, actually, there we go. There's the official Welcome to New Mexico sign, but I think we've been in New Mexico for a couple miles now, probably. Gotta pull in, scale in for
Finding
the
a
New
new
Mexico authorities. Let them know we're hauling legally. Creep it in. Nice and slow. Park and brake. Hit enter. Make sure this guy, hey buddy, we're legal. You don't have to worry about it. Hopefully everything's in working order. Don't sweat too much on those coveralls. It's like 94 out. And you probably knew that, but just saying. Anyway, have a good day. Enjoy that shade over there, man. Inspection, parking, leaky road. What's a leaky road? Is that where they send like oil trucks with leaks or something? I don't know. Maybe they just don't want hazardous material in the inspection areas, or they want you in a different spot. That makes sense to me in my head anyway. It's almost 6 o'clock. We'll turn our lights on. The sun's going to be slowly starting to go down here shortly, so want to make sure that we are visible as the sun goes down and it turns into nightfall. And hopefully if you can't see us, you'd at least hear us, but it turns out people are stupid, so the more we can do to make ourselves obvious, the safer we'll be. Turn, we can bring it back up to 65 now, that'll be fine. Estimating about 3 hours to Santa Fe. Should be there about 9:13, 9:12 p.m. Fluctuating like that, so we're most of the way there. And with the time, we could even stop and rest if we wanted. Which is honestly tempting to do because it's going to take time to unload, and we have the time for delivery, so if we pull off and rest and set off the rest of the way just before the sun comes up, and then we can drive in the day to get where we have to be. Whether we stop or not depends on whether there's a rest stop in the immediate area. If we have to drive all the way to Santa Fe, we'll just drive all the way to Santa Fe. But the idea of pulling in 2 rests is not necessarily a bad one. We have a rest stop coming up here on our right soon, actually, so I think we are going to pull over and take that rest. Then we can drop off our load just before sunrise and pick up a new load and have the whole day ahead of us to do some driving. Truck stop over here on our left side.
Recomputing. Keep left, and then continue straight on.
Nope. We are...
Go straight on.
Nope. Shut up.
Rerouting.
We've got a plan. I'm gonna stick to my plan. Fix my little memory foam ass cushion, be a little bit more comfortable while we drive our truck around.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Go straight on.
As semi-trucks turn right. Fine with me. That'll put us right next to the trucker parking. And we'll just move in right here beside the crop sky over here. There we go, shut her down. We'll call it the end of our shift, and the current time is 5:29. Our drop-off point is right on. It's gonna be on the other side of Albuquerque, so set our brake. Shifting to drive would be really helpful too. I think the way out, looking at the GPS map, is going to be the way we came in, so just swing it wide around this guy. Enjoy the one day of the year that it rains in New Mexico. We're on my side.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Should have cleared that intersection, but I didn't. We're just going to go through. And it looks like we want to go...
Get ready to turn right.
Around like we came. And we're joining the highway at the exit we took off
Turn
at.
right.
Let's swing our road. Right, a little bit wider of a turn than it had to be, but it got the job done safely.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So raise this, tip it a little bit, because I realize it's just close
Turn
enough
right.
to the heads to the wheel that it looks like it's picking up vibration and spiking the audio from using the wheel. So don't want too much of the wheel in the way being picked up. That guy in that lane, we don't really have room to pick up speed, so we'll just hold about 60 and see what the traffic does. Now 65, they're finally picking up speed and leaving us. And now we're in an actual 65 zone, so we should be holding pace with the traffic ahead of us at this point. And there's the sun rising over the horizon. 6:16 a.m. is our current time, so like I was hoping, we should be in Santa Fe not long after morning to drop our load and have the full day of driving ahead of us for what we pick up next. 86 miles, we're not too far out from our destination. This will be the next town after Albuquerque.
Keep left.
Now, keep right. It looks like the GPS is starting to show us towards exiting in this area.
Keep right.
Now we want to hold the left lane and take 25 north to Santa Fe.
Keep left.
I don't need that blinker on anymore. I just didn't turn the wheel quite hard enough for it to go far enough to click off on its own when I recentered, so I thought we didn't make our turn when we did. Stay in our lane. We're starting to drift in the other one a little bit. Guess we're still waiting for that truck stop coffee to kick in.
Keep left.
You got it. Keep left. Next two exits, so we shouldn't have too much farther to go. Actually, for us specifically, we want the
Keep
first
right,
exit.
and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Let's figure out where we're gonna be going here.
Keep right, and then turn right.
While I've more recently been to New Mexico, it's
Turn right.
probably been a couple of years since I've been to Santa Fe of all places. So. Nope. Gosh, our trailer nicked something on accident. Anyway, it's been a while since we've been to Santa Fe, so we haven't been to Santa Fe on this save that I've been playing for quite a while, so not quite sure where we have to be to drop our load off.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I got two Voltisons. They have a Voltison right here, and they have one right here.
Turn right.
Looks like they want us to do this one around the corner.
Keep left, and then turn left. It's all over now.
And they just want us to pull straight in so they can empty us out right here.
Turn left.
It's fine with me. Let's just turn around, back it on in the way they want it. Probably got. I think we're gonna swing it back this way around the swing it just slightly around the curb like so, and then we'll pull it in a little bit straighter now that we're out of the road, and we can focus on the finer details of doing this park. Nice and easy. Looks like we're going to take out the grass a little bit, but that's okay. Let's trying to see how straight we can get before we commit to backing in. A little off our mark. More than a little, we're very off our mark, but never was good at backing up. If they're happy with it, I'll be happy with it. So let's just set our parking brake, kill the engine, wait for him to unload our cargo. There we go. Another job successfully delivered. Let's see what we've got departing Santa Fe. Oh, we can take one right back home to Coeur d'Alene, but that's quite a drive ahead of us. It's a little bit better. That's a lot of interstates. We can cover that quickly, but let's find something closer. Colorado Springs, maybe. Durango is a possibility. I don't think Santa Fe is just a really small town, but we're right next to Albuquerque. That's a
Okay, here we go.
pretty decent sized location. We can find some decent work in Albuquerque. So, catch that a little bit. Get our trailer spun back around. If they want us to go to their other little store they have over here, that's where we're picking up our new drop-off at. And this one we're just taking down to the Rail Expo right down the road in Albuquerque, so it's probably just these machine parts are probably just things they're getting ready to
Turn right.
ship out for another company somewhere else in the country.
Keep left, and then turn left.
It's fine. This is what intermodal's
Turn
about.
left.
Like it's not. I don't think it's very often long haul drives like the game lets do. A lot of it's more local and regional stuff. So a short little hop to get from here to a nearby major city's rail
left,
yard is
and then turn left.
totally something we'd be doing.
This is where it ends. Turn left.
Shut up, we're here. There we go. Want us on this side. Where do they want us on this side is the question. Can we pull straight in or do we have to go around? We gotta find some room to go around. They want us to back it right there. Maybe it's one of these green containers they have sitting here. Not really seeing any other ones here, so we're gonna have to cut it a little hard. Maybe a several point turn right here, but not really a good way I can see to spin this trailer totally around so we can line up without going back in the road. forward a little bit, make sure we're nice and straight with our mark. Go this way a little bit. We're trying to let the truck pull away from the fence for a moment so we have room to turn the trailer a little bit better. That was so good, you'd think I knew what I was doing here. Alright, now we're hooked up. They have this nice little path to their garage. They can bring their container in and forklift it onto us, or however they're going to do it, and we can get it hitched up and ready to go.
Let's do this.
Let's get the engine warmed up. Shut off that. I remembered to shift it in gear, but this time I forgot the parking brake. Usually it's the other way around. I'll do the parking brake and then forget to put it in gear. Let's put that fucking window up. I imagine it's a little hot outside. We are still in New Mexico, of all places, so even if it ain't screaming hot, it certainly ain't cool. There, got a bunch of traffic there. We can take this near lane, it looks like, and then we'll merge over as soon as we can. Oh, actually, it's going down into a 2-lane here, so we're not going to have that extra lane anyway.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
There we go, there's our green light. All these cars lurching ahead to get where they have to be. We want to be taking this left turn heading to Albuquerque.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
We're going to get on the 25 and we're going straight south to Albuquerque. I don't know quite where this rail export we're dropping off is at, but I do know that it's just a straight shot down the freeway and we're going to be in Albuquerque. Speed a bit. We've got a decline here too. We don't want to speed too quickly through because it's a bit of a bend and we're going downhill. A nice easy job. We'll have it there just before noon, so that's just over an hour away. And we'll have time to get a bite to eat or something at the truck stop. Maybe find a McDonald's or what have ya. There you go. Hit our cruise and lock it down at our cap here. On the outskirts of Albuquerque already.
Keep left.
I said nice very short hop, just going the next town over with a load to a train station so we can find a better job we can take somewhere else. Santa Fe is not exactly ripe with options when you got the capital just down the freeway an hour away.
Keep left. Keep left.
Like once arrows on the thing are saying go right. Hopefully that means merge right, and our exit's coming up. Actually, if you look at the GPS down on the dashboard, you can see there's the edge of our drop-off point circle coming. So yeah, I know the job needs to be delivered soon, but we're like right around the block. It's okay. And we have like 2 hours to go, like 5 miles. Sorry, 13 miles. We'll be fine.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
There you go, we're looking good.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Well, they want us to go around, but it looks like if we go straight forward, we can also get where we need to be. Oh, it looks like that flag is really close to the road. They're probably trying to route us right so we can come in more straight. No, the path loops around. I see it. On the map it loops around, so we're going in from the far side of the rail export. We'll just take the side road so we can map it out and
Okay,
discover
let's
it. It
find a
looks
new
like
route.
we've been the other ways around in the past, so I'll take this way just to map out the road
Turn
and
right.
make it yellow like we've been there before. But that's just an OCD thing. It doesn't have to be done. But at the same time, it does bring us straight in to the yard entrance here. We don't have to turn into that or anything, so we're looking good. Hear the bells of a train crossing going off, so like somebody's
Finally,
fixing to come
are
in
here.
and receive us. receive a load from somewhere. Here, let's take a cool screenshot real fast, cause why not? We'll just go like this. Now back her up. See if we can keep it relatively straight with the crane. Then if we go into photo mode, take a cool screenshot for the Viva Discord of our truck in Albuquerque receiving cargo from a crane instead of just pulling into a slot like normal and it just dropping off the load magically. So we'll do that. We'll kill that blur strength just slightly just because. There we go. Alright, we got our cool screenshot. Let's actually look around and see where we're parking. Of course, between two trailers. I fucking hate backing in like this because I know I'm not good at it. Alright. Well, we're gonna give it a good honest shot at least. Now we need to go farther forward. There we go. Bring it back this way. Adjust how much we're choking it like that. Want to widen this turning arc just a little bit. Trying to get it right on our mark here. Nice and easy does it. Alright, let's bring the truck itself straight now. Nice, not bad. Hey, we're a little crooked, but we're still fully into the bounds. That's what counts. Like, that is a pretty perfect park job, actually. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody better who could have done it way better than me, but for me, that's a pretty good park job. Let's see what we got in Albuquerque. Rail export, but they want that to go all the way to Bellingham. Dales, most of these routes are gonna go that way. I'll find something a little on the shorter side, maybe something still in New Mexico. What do we have undiscovered there? Carlsbad? Do we have something in Carlsbad? Or even San Simon? Carlsbad or San Simon? Let's see if we can go to a city we haven't been to. Nah, it's not really looking like that. We have a decent little bit of change though. I know we have at least one garage that can be upgraded. Here, our Tucson one, we'll upgrade that to a 5-slot garage. And then we'll have 2 more spots. We can grab a couple more trucks for the fleet to make us some money. Yeah, nice new big garage, just like our one in Coeur d'Alene. But it's in Tucson. Truck manager. Out of curiosity, if we sort by brands, we have one Mack and we have one Peterbilt. Let's grab a couple of Peterbilts because we don't have very many in our fleet, and conveniently we have a Peterbilt dealer right here. Fleet config. Yeah, we'll get we're getting literally a fleet copy of something else we already got. So we'll get one of those. We'll go stock offers. Let's guess a low roof, older model Peterbilt. Why not? 220-gallon tank. Let's get you 300. Make sure you don't have to worry about fuel. We'll let you keep the Packer. I don't care. I'm not the one driving this. I'm getting this specifically for an AI driver, so I don't really think it matters so much what he gets. We will get him an 18 speed though. Premium ultra ride interior. Oh, Viva white. We don't. Most of our fleet's the newer Viva purple. Let's do Viva white. Standard bumper with flares so he can be seen. And I'll give him a nice grill. We'll grab our new driver some hood mirrors too. Oh, it's not a badass bull bar I can give him. I'll give him some decent tires as well. Again, I don't think this matters. I just want to, so we'll throw some of those Goodyears in there. Get some of them in use by the company. There we go. We'll give him the side skirts there. Horns, those don't matter so much. Give him a sun visor. And we are looking for the matching premium wheel. Hanging items. What do we got for you? Fuck it, he can decorate the truck how he wants to. We'll get one of those, we'll stick that here. We've filled out our Tucson garage with trucks. Now we just have to go to the recruitment agency. See if we can find some people willing to drive these things for us. You've got a couple hazmat endorsements and you have a point into long distance, so we'll give you the first Peterbilt. And they're gonna raise their skills as they drive anyway. It doesn't really matter who I pick, I guess, but and we get the ones with like long range and decent starting endorsements. They'll be more likely to find better paying jobs at first instead of doing shorter, lesser paying jobs. So we got 2 more trucks. These 3 garages are full. Coeur d'Alene just has 2 trucks, but that's my garage where I stick trucks that I like. I can probably afford to get another fucking garage. We won't be able to put drivers in it quite yet, but let's see, that one's 280, as small as 180. But it only costs 100,000 to upgrade later on down the road, so we're not going to pay any more to go small and then upgrade. We'll put our new garage in Salt Lake City. Brings us down to $28,000, so we can't afford to get another truck at the moment. But it's an empty garage. If we're in Salt Lake City, we can pull in here and rest. We can quick travel there if we want to pick up jobs in Utah and we don't want to drive it. And once we have the money, we'll start throwing trucks and drivers in there. I think we've established already there aren't any jobs I want to do right now out of here. Well, I mean, we'll take a second peek, see if I missed something, but I don't know. If we're going simply for the sake of discovering locations we haven't been to, Carson City's the only place here we haven't been. We've been everywhere except Logan here. These 2 cities don't have jobs into them. Ehrenberg. Hey, Ehrenberg isn't gonna be an easy trip down the interstate. They're probably gonna route us like this. Come into Sholo and come this way. Or actually they might take us through Gallup, Hornbrook, Flagstaff, and then we just cut south to Phoenix. And if we even have an Ehrenberg route we can take, and which way we end up going really depends on where the loads are. All right, we do have a route, 600 miles. They are going to take us to Flagstaff, cut us through Camp Verde in Phoenix, and then we'll be there. Well, we'll just keep it plotted for I'll have it plotted for later. I think it's more of an unplanned stream. I didn't think I'd play it for a whole lot of time, but I'm probably gonna go find something to eat and finally do my laundry and other shit I should do for a day off. So I doubt there's anyone worth popping in to raid at the moment, but not really a time my favorite streamers are streaming, but we'll take a peek anyway. Let's swing this over to your mission cam. Actually, Galby 3000, another member of Viva Trucking, is doing a stream right now, so he's playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 though, so I don't know if you want to pop in, we'll say hello to him and go for a cruise with him for a bit in his towns. Yeah, he's on the road in his Volvo, speeding through Iberia. No, he's in Pro Mods. He's in Pro Mods. So let's pay Galby a visit, and I'll go hang out for a little bit with one of the other members of my VTC I'm in. Let me just pull this up. I have to actually go to my streaming manager thingy. I'm not in that right now. Here, we're going to quit the game real fast, get that out of the way, and I'll start the raid here in just a moment. We'll go to the manager. Now the game's out of the way. And we want raid, Galby. Alright, raid is going. We are going to go pay Galby a visit. I'm going to hang out with him for a bit and go get something to eat. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm probably not going to stream again today, but tomorrow we'll do some Rising Star 2. So if you guys want to see me do some Rising Star 2, we'll be at it at about 10 in the morning, our usual Monday start time. And I'll catch you guys later on.